place opens tomorrow? What time do they open? Time do they open? What time do they open? They don't even have the time this place opens. Where the hell's the time? Hey, Lucky. Hey, Mystical. How you doing? Damn. When do you open? I guess not. No show. What the heck is that? Um, Dang it. I can't even find out when this place opens so I can go there tomorrow. What in the world is that? Oh well. I guess I'll find out next time. Oh hey Teresa. I'm doing good. How are you? And how's your son? Is he better now? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm assuming that you were probably taking care of him. Oh no. He ended up back in the hospital, but he's home now. I figured something happened because I haven't seen you. Oh, nice, Mystical. You watch the sunrise? Cool. Well, as long as he's home now and he's better, that's good. It's always something. This retrograde has made everything go crazy. It's always something. Well, at least he's all right, though. Yeah, at least he's better now. That's good. At least he's better now. That's the main thing. I'm glad you're okay. I know that must be stressful as a mom to deal with your kids and see them in the hospital and be all like, what the hell's going on? I don't ever want to witness that or experience it. One of my friends buried his son today. The funeral was today for that 16-year-old boy that died on his bike. The father is like probably 3 years younger than me, and the mother. And they buried their only son, 16 years old. He died on a motorcycle. I saw the church is right down the hill from me, and I ran across there, and it was like it was ram packed. All these cars were on the road. Feel bad for her. I haven't seen him in years either. But when I see him, I'll give him my condolences. But now he gets to be in spirit and help his mother and father. So I know it's not the same, but it all happens. Yeah. Hey, Claudia, how you doing? Yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time, but my other friend told me about it. And my other friend doesn't really like the guy, but I told the guy he ain't done nothing to me. He's my friend. I mean, I see him, he'll speak to me and whatever. Because he used to watch me DJ years ago. So I said I don't have nothing against him. I didn't know his son or anything like that. I knew who his wife is, but I didn't even know they had a 16-year-old son. But unfortunately, you know, I've had a few friends that have lost their children on the roads here in the roads in Bermuda and on bikes and cars. And it's a pain in the ass. See this dog? Look, I gave her a dental treat and she's chewing it. She's having a great old time over there chewing her dental treat. Keep her ass occupied while I'm on here. I gotta keep my pain in the asses occupied. Hey Fiona, yeah, that's the same person that has the same name as me. Yeah, and that person, people thought it was my son or my nephew or something, and I was like, no, thank God it isn't. But some people thought it was my kid or my nephew, but I said no, no. I pray for my nephews every day, literally. There's a lot of close calls on the roads in Bermuda, and a lot of maniacs and people that ride and drive like they're crazy. Every week there's a wall mashed up on the side of the road. I saw another wall. Some people hit the same exact wall. There's so many non-drivers now. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. But I always pray for my parents too because they're older now and they drive the car. One of my dad's friend was actually shocked that my dad still drives. I said, "Look, thank God he drives. I pray every day he keeps driving. Because when he stops driving, that means they're gonna drive me crazy." I saw my friend at the grocery store that I used to work with, and he's older than me, and he asked about my parents, and because they know that I'm close, and he always says, "Man, I always see you cutting the grass at your mom and dad's house." I got told that twice this week, and I was like, "Yeah, you won't see my brother out there or any of our grandchildren cutting the grass. It's always Mark this, Mark that. I'm always the one who cut the damn grass. I'm always the one who does everything." I'm like, "Yeah, we saw you cutting your mom and dad's grass." And I'm like, "Yep, I'm the only one who does it. If I don't do it, it don't get done. My dad can't do it no more. My mom can't do it, you know." Yeah, I'm a good son. I try to be. I was a pain in the ass son when I was young. So the least I could do is not be a pain in the ass anymore. Was it good, Diamond? You like your dental treat? I'm so glad you like them. They're expensive. Regan, you're not gonna drink no more water because you've drank a lot of water. Too damn much. Don't get no attitude. She's such a freaking pain in the ass. She is. She's like standing next to her bowl, like, yo, you gonna give me some water or what? Yeah, I know. Now she's looking at the door like she wants to go outside. You want to go outside? Let me let her go outside. She wants to go. Come on. You want to go outside? Let's go. Go, girl. Go, Dodo. Let's go. Royal pain in the ass. Biggest pain in the ass in the world. She went straight to pee. I knew she had to pee. She's been in here for like an hour and a half. So I just had dinner just now. My dinner was amazing tonight. It was so good. I'm so stuffed. I didn't think I was gonna eat it all, but I ate it. It was pretty good. Uh, I had uh like steak kebabs. It's like these big. It's like these pieces, these square pieces of beef. It's like steak, and it was already made like a shish, like two kebabs. It came two kebabs in a tray, and it had two cucumbers on the skewer. It had two cucumbers, two like small little tomatoes, two bell peppers on each one, and it had four little pieces of four pieces of like beef steak on each one. So it was pretty good, and I seasoned it up, threw it on the barbecue for like 25 minutes. I made like some rice with some soy sauce, and I had like four mushrooms left from the other day. So I put the mushrooms there as well. So I had all of that over rice, and it was absolutely delicious. Oh my God, it was so good. Yeah, spaghetti. Yeah, we have that many times. We haven't had that in a while. I might ask my sister to make it. She's the one who makes all that stuff. I don't want to make all that stuff. I know how to make it, but she can make it. They're at a party right now. They're at a beach party. One of their friends from school came back, and my sister's friend. There's like about 20 people, and they all went to the beach to have like a little bonfire party for the people before they go back. Before they go back away, they came here for vacation. So while they're here, they throw a party for them. So they're all gone. I went in the pool, went for a swim for about an hour. Then I went to the grocery store, bought those two kebabs. They were so good. I was shocked. I have never bought. I don't like buying things already made, like like already done. But they were so good. I just washed it off, seasoned it, put it on the barbecue. Bang, 25 minutes. It was done. What I do is I boil the white rice that comes in a bag. The success rice. I boil the rice for like 15 minutes, and then by the time the barbecue's finished, so I put a lot of soy sauce in there, and I mix it all up all together. I should have took a picture of it, but it was so good. I can't get over how good it was. I don't know what those tomatoes are called. It's like a long tomato, but it looks like an olive shape. What are they called? I can't remember what those things. It was pretty sweet. It was like sweet and sour at the same time. I think they're called cherry tomatoes or something like that. Yeah, cherry tomatoes. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I thought they had a different name to them, but I think it's cherry tomatoes. Yeah. It looks like a red olive. Yeah. I don't really have those too often, but they were on the skewer. And the cucumber, I've never had grilled cucumber or grilled cherry tomato on the skewer, like with the thing. So I was like, damn, this tastes pretty good. And in between that, it had like a green and red bell pepper. On one side, it had a green and a red one, and the other side, it had a yellow and an orange pepper. And then I had, like I said, I have four mushrooms left, so I put that on the barbecue too. Man, it was so good. I was like, damn, I should get that more often. See, I like eating things like that. It's just enough. Like I'm not like stuffed, but I feel like comfortable. It's nice. And I gave Diamond some rice too. Gave her a little bit of rice, like a scoopful. Yeah, cherry tomatoes. I don't really eat cherry tomatoes a lot because nobody in my family likes them. And I don't really eat tomatoes that much, but I like them. But no one in my family really likes tomatoes. They'll eat ketchup and they'll eat like sauce and salsa, but they won't eat an actual tomato. I do. I like putting tomatoes on my burger and stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't mind eating it like that too, like a snack and stuff. Yeah, it was very good. Teresa, do you eat your spaghetti baked with like garlic bread or anything like that? Every time I eat spaghetti bake or lasagna, I eat garlic bread with it. Yeah, she'll eat it. Yeah, she'll eat the soy sauce rice. Yeah, she devoured it. It was only a little bit. It was like a scoop. That was it. Yeah, that's the only way, right? One time I told this chick. She's like, "Oh, what did you eat?" I said, "I ate lasagna and garlic bread." She's like, "Oh my god, garlic bread with pasta? What are you trying to do? Kill yourself?" And I'm like, "What are you dumb? People eat garlic bread with pasta all the time." Oh, not in my country. I'm like, that's because you people are dumb. That's why. I was like, who the hell doesn't eat bread, garlic bread with pasta? Whoever doesn't, then something wrong with you. That's more garlic bread for me then. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I like the toast garlic bread. I like the garlic knots. It looks like a little uh dumpling looking thing, a garlic bread dumpling. Like they have garlic sticks here. Yeah, the end pieces are really nice. I like those too. When we have like a loaf of garlic bread and the four ends, right? I eat the ends and because no one else wants it. I'm like, give it to me. I'll eat it. I love the crunchy ends. I'll take it. And my nephew say, Uncle Mark, please make the garlic bread. Because mom, she overcooks it and it tastes like shit. She's like, I heard that. That trend that came on that came on social media and TikTok for a long time. It's the son and he's waiting for his mom to make the dinner. And the mom, messes up the dinner. And he says, somebody come get her. She fucked up my dinner. So we used to do that all the time. And my sister used to mess something up. We say, somebody come get her. Oh man, it was funny as hell. We haven't done that in a while. I gotta remember to say that next time she fucks up the dinner. But they're like, please, Uncle Mark, do the garlic bread because you do it perfect. I was like, you know why I do it perfect? Because your mother puts it on a timer. When those boxes say 6 to 8 minutes, that doesn't mean it's supposed to be in there that long. Because every oven is different, and if the oven's already hot, you gotta watch out. Somebody come get her. She fucked up my dinner. I haven't seen that thing on there. Hey Joanna, how you doing? Making you hungry? I could have gave you one of my beef skewers. I could have ate one and been full. But I had both I didn't even have much. I had pizza for lunch, leftover pizza. Yeah, we have stuffed crust pizza here too. Yeah, the pizza places here are very good, and you can get the DiGiorno pizza too that has stuffed crust. Comes in the freezer in the box in the freezer. DiGiorno pizza is pretty good. My nephews eat that like almost every other day. Well, the youngest one does. The oldest one, he doesn't really like pizza a lot. But the pizza place I went to yesterday, even though they took forever, their pizza's the best to me. It's called Pizza House. Really, really good pizza. When I go to like Boston and stuff, I go to a place called California Pizza Chicken Kitchen. California Pizza Kitchen. That's what it's called. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that place, but that place is nice. Now we don't have Domino's here now. Do you like thick crust or thin or yeah, I like both. It doesn't matter. We don't have Domino's here. We have our own franchises. We have like the most famous pizza place here is Pizza House, the one I went to. They have three locations throughout Bermuda. And then there's another place called Four Star Pizza. And they're very popular too. But we don't have Domino's and all that stuff. We have our own places. Yeah. Yeah. California Pizza Kitchen is the place I go to when I go to Boston. I go to that place every time. They got the best pizza ever. Oh my God, it was so nice. No, we used to have McDonald's, but not anymore. We used to have a Canadian and an American base here in Bermuda, like maybe 30 years ago or longer. And on the bases, they had McDonald's. And then every Wednesday, they would allow the public, if you're Bermudian, you was allowed to go on the base just to get the the McDonald's, and then you had to leave. You couldn't stay there because it was like a naval base, but they allowed the Bermudians to go there once a week to get like Big Macs and all sorts of shit, Happy Meals and all that. But the thing is, we can't really have outside franchises here because the Bermudians want to have our own franchises. And the only franchise we have here that's been here for like 50 years is KFC. KFC has been here forever. And that's the only American franchise that's here, like food wise. And we have one of the biggest KFCs around. The KFC here is like you can sit there and dine in it. It's huge. A woman from Atlanta. She did a video on it's on TikTok. She goes, "I went to Bermuda for 1 week, and I went to the biggest KFC I've seen in my life." And she was filming the whole thing. It's brand new. That's why, because they renovated it. They made it twice as big. It used to be small, and now it's all digital. You just go up to the thing, order your food, and just wait for it, and they call your number, and that's it. No money, no nothing. It's all digital shit. I went there like maybe 2 months ago to get chicken nuggets for my nephew. I don't eat from there. Yeah, we don't have Tim Hortons or Dairy Queen. No, none of those places. Like I said, KFC is the only place that we have. The franchises we have here that is ours is I can name tons of them. There's like I said, Pizza House, Four Star Pizza, Food Hub, Spot Restaurant, Pinkies. The place I go to a lot is Pinkies. That's been around for a while now, but they open up a bigger Pinky's is the fresh drive-through restaurant in Bermuda. We never had a drive-through restaurant until now. So it's called Pinky's. No, not Pinky's hot dogs. They don't sell hot dogs, but they're called Pinky's. And we have what else is in the city? Oh, we have Specialty Inn, it's called. Um, that's a nice place to get like sushi and burgers and then there's another place called what the heck's that place called? My sister goes there all the time. Beluga Bar. It's called Beluga Bar. It's a nice place. My friend owns it. I went army with him. He's a cool guy. No, we don't have Pink's hot dogs now. Hey, Marley. Okay, Teresa. Pinky's is nice. Every time I go to Pinky's, I usually get like chicken fingers and fries, a three-piece fried chicken meal. I usually get a three-piece fried chicken meal. It comes with a breast, a leg, and a thigh. Then it comes with a bunch of fries and a corn muffin and a drink, a regular soda like of your choice. And they give you like, sweet and sour sauce or whatever sauce you want, ketchup. And it's about maybe 16.95 for that meal, which is not that bad. Um, and then I usually get like a Angus burger from there. It's like a quarter pounder to you guys. It's called an Angus burger, and it comes with like lettuce, tomato, like you can put whatever you want on it. It comes with fries. We have upsize and all that bullshit. Regular meals, upsize, all that stuff. But it's called Pinkies. They're very nice. And we have a Chinese place here called Chopsticks. It's one of my favorite Chinese places. The actual name of the place is called Chopsticks. But we have a lot of franchises. There's another one called Island Cuisine. They're very good too. They make like hot turkey platters and burgers and they make a lot. And then we have a place called we have like lunch wagons and stuff all throughout the city. The best one I go to is Keith's Kitchen and Denty's. Those are nice places too. If anybody wants to come to Bermuda, ask me. I know where the nice places are, good places to eat. And there's a lot of fish places here, like A lot of people in Bermuda eat fish sandwiches. So we have a place called Aunt Mel's, and it's very famous for fish sandwiches. And all the bread is raisin bread only. You can't get like regular. It's always served on raisin bread. And each franchise sells like fish and stuff. And then one of my favorite restaurants is Red Carpet. It's a place that sells steak and lobster and all that stuff. That's one of my favorite restaurants. It's called Red Carpet. It's a old fashioned place. It probably takes about maybe 50 people seated, if that. But it's a really nice place. If you get to eat there, it's really nice. And we have a place called Lobster Pot. You know how you guys have Red Lobster? We have Lobster Pot. That's what our one's called. That's a Bermudian franchise too, Lobster Pot. But when it's lobster season, like September to April, there's a lot of lobster places here that make good lobster. I obviously make the best, but Then you got Marky's Kitchen, which is the best place you'll ever eat. And then there has like, the hotels here, they have their own brunches and stuff, which is very nice. We go to a hotel called Grotto Bay and Hamilton Princess. They're like, they have like the ultimate. We have so many places here called the Blue, BLU. It's like De Blue or something like that. It's a very, very nice restaurant. And when I was dating my ex, like maybe 10 years ago when I was dating Probably actually was more than, yeah, it was probably like 10 years ago. I was dating that Six Toho. Um, I took her to a really nice restaurant for her birthday. What the hell is that place called? It was a really upscale place. They almost didn't let us in because we had jeans, and her jeans was ripped. But they let us in though, because it was like a regular night. What the hell's the name of that place? I gotta ask my sister what the name of it. I think it still exists, but I can't remember the name of it now. Shit. The fuck is the name? It's right next to the hotel up in Southampton. What the hell is the name of that place? Because everybody's like, oh, you went to that place? That place is expensive as shit. I say, yeah, I paid for that ho's meal and end up breaking up with her ass. I can't remember the damn name of the place. But their food was good too. I had tuna and baked potato and some vegetables. It was so good. She liked her meal too. And there's another place called Flanagan's. That's a big it's an Irish pub. So for the Irish, you can go to the Irish pub. It's called Flanagan's. It's very nice. Very nice place. It's right on the water side. Very, very nice. The food is really good. But yeah, my favorite restaurant here to go to and to like have a nice meal and it's a reasonable price and it's a nice place right in the heart of the city is called Red Carpet. And they're very good. Hey Maria, I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, sure. Thanks for the super chat. Yeah, they have salads, tacos, sandwiches, burgers, cookies. Oh, their cookies are really good. They have like these two chocolate chip cookies that come in a container for like two 2.65 or something like that. They're big ass cookies. They're nice. They make their own pastries and stuff. They got red velvet donuts and all that. They have like a brunch. Pinky's is like one of my favorite places right now for fast food. There's another Bermudian franchise called the Ice Queen. Slay. And there's another place called what the hell is it called? Something Wahoo, whatever. I can't remember what it's called. Shit. I don't know. I don't know a lot of the places. I can't remember their names, but there's so many franchises here. Bermudian franchises is unbelievable. For a small ass island, we have a lot of franchises. Then there's another one called Frog and Onion. I can tell you a lot if I remember them, but those are the ones that I've been to. Yeah, Red Carpet. Yeah, that's one of my favorite restaurants. I eat fish chowder, mussels, and sometimes I eat the filet mignon, or I'll get the surf and turf, which is half a lobster and steak and fries and vegetables. It's that good shit. All right, a journal for the month of August for Maria. Shuffle up these cards. Oh, good lord. Maria, whatever you do in the month of August, don't slap another hoe, okay? I see a woman aggravating you in the month of August in general. Somebody who's like unstable and jealous, or somebody who like you might have to put in their place. Uh, yeah, they have smoked salmon. Yeah. Maria, just whatever you do, don't slap a hoe, okay? And try not to. But if she slaps you, you can slap her back, obviously. Give you permission. Little karate chop her ass. No violence, okay? I'm already been called out for a lot of things this week. All right. So you might have to deal with some crazy woman that's malicious or deceitful or vengeful. This could be somebody that's maybe older than you, somebody who thinks that they can run your life or tell you what to do. Um, I'm not seeing violence or anything like that, but somebody you might have to put in their place. Um, Otherwise, that you might have to face reality with this person and get rid of them because they might make you feel very overwhelmed, and you might even have to like cancel plans with them because you can't deal with them anymore. So this might be somebody that you finally get fed up of, and you release them out of your life, and you pretty much divorce them. Like you know what I mean? You're getting rid of them, and the only way you can do this is actually tell them, that you don't want nothing to do with it, and it might cause like a big uproar and a big like back and forth argument, fight, whatever. But after you do this, you'll feel so much relief once you do this because you'll start to understand that you don't really need this person in your life. So this can happen. And if it isn't you, then it could be like two people battle it out, and you get in the middle of it, and you're like, look, you both need to like, fuck off and do something and get rid of this shit and stop being angry at each other. So you might be getting in between two people, or you might be one of the people here that tells the other person, this person tells you, like, I can't deal with you no more, Maria. You're a pain in my ass. I can't take it anymore. You make me emotionally unstable. Some dramatic hoe or something like that will act up. But yeah, let me see further beyond that because that's all I really see. Maria says I'm dead. I got like the exact same cards almost. Shit. Looks like you might have to slap a hoe. Shit. Oh boy. This could be somebody like that won't accept you or like doesn't understand you. Somebody who's very ignorant and selfish, and you just go off it and just tell this person, look, what is wrong with you? Like, all right, I'm gonna try and leave these cards like on the side and see if I can get something else. 'Cause I got the same cards twice. And didn't even matter if I took those cards out. I pretty much got whatever the case may be, right? You arguing with this person or dealing with this person. This person is very like a person who gossips and slanders people and like has a lot. You doubt the person. You're like they're a shady person. But see, it's not like the person knows that you're patient and they know that you like are good and you're successful at what you do and you're good at what you do. So this person might be somebody you work with that really like goes against what you decide or goes against what you like, and then like the person gets involved in stuff that you do, and then you're like, yo, don't try and trick me or disrespect me. And then that might not be enough, and then you guys go at it. But overall, you're the successful one. Like you're gonna have like the upper hand. Like whatever happens, you'll be the one that's on top. Like you won't have to worry about anything bad happening to you. But this person is very shady. You gotta watch out for him. Yeah. I even took those cards out and shuffled again and gave me like almost this exact same type of reading. Just that it's telling me that you're gonna be okay. But this person might even fear you or be timid of you because you tell them like it is. So this person might be tired of you telling them what to do or getting at them. Yeah. So if you have this problem with a woman next month at work, then it might get like kind of nasty, and you might have to put your foot down or your foot up their ass. One of the two. Whatever you do, try not to resort to violence. Violence ain't the answer. But if you have to slap a hoe, then hey, oh well, that's not my problem. Just don't slap Marky, okay? Welcome back, Teresa. Yeah, if you know a couple women like that at work, they might like test your patience this month, like in August. I mean, so the next 30 days, you got that to look forward to. Unfortunately, and I got it like twice, so almost three times. So something there, they're gonna try and they're up to no good. So like from now until the next couple of days, just be very very like careful with these women because they're gonna try and get you. They're gonna try and do something to you, or you might even, like I said, you might even get in between them because they might go crazy. You might see them go at it, and you might be a witness to someone getting slapped up or something. You might witness like you know two ladies going at it. You might have to get in between them, or if you don't want to get in between them, let them go at it, and then you just eat your popcorn and watch. They're gonna say, Maria, can you please come to the office, please? Now they're only gonna be kinky if they was with me, and I'm like that. Teresa's mind's always in the gutter. Yeah, you might just watch it go down, or it might be directed to you. So my advice when people try to like get you to come at them or say something to them, or they provoke you, best thing to do is like walk away or say your piece and then walk away. Try not to get yourself involved in any of that bullshit. Yeah, Teresa's getting filthy. She likes green handcuffs and with like things on them and stuff, and she likes paddles to get smacked in the ass with. She's super kinky. She's been naughty lately. I might have to use her paddle on her. Handcuff her ass to the bed, and smack her. Use her own toys against her. She probably like it. I know she would. See, Fiona's like, Mark, what about me? What about me, Mark? I want to be next. See, Fiona wants to get smacked with the paddle too. Look, Starlight came in and she said, "Lo, yo, this is TMI. What the hell is going on?" Starlight, wait a minute. What about me? Fiona said, no, you ain't smacking me with no damn paddle and handcuffing me. That's out of my league, damn it. No, no. Fiona's like, no. Look, she says she wants to whip. Oh boy. See what I gotta do? Paddle, handcuffs, and whips. See how Teresa is? She said, look, I'm had enough. Let's have it. She wants to smack down. She says she's up for anything. Blindfold, oh good lord. See what I gotta put up with? See? She be watching too much damn movies. She wants to be the main character. See? Do me, please, please. I'm next. 50 Shades of Teresa. There you go. Fiona said, oh my, these images are not ingrained. See what you have to put up with? You're welcome, Maria. Just try not to give these people your energy and don't slap a hoe, okay? You might have to, but or you might see these hoes go at each other. I shouldn't call them hoes, but they might be. They seem ratchety. They seem like they like trouble. Yeah, because I know you don't mess around, Maria. You might have to give them like they might be mad at you because your booty's too big. See, you be walking around there with your booty going side to side. They be like, oh my god, I hate Maria. Maria's got a big butt, and I cannot lie. She gets all the attention. They might not like that. Or they might call your booty fake. Then you might have to slap you. Who did that song? Which one? I like big butts and I cannot lie. I think Ludacris and somebody else. I can't remember. No, it's not. It's not Ludacris. It's somebody else. Yeah, I know. See, I know you got that. You got that apple bottom bum. Okay, Teresa. This girl's been hating on your bum, and you be doing them hella squats. Oh, good lord! See all these images I have to deal with. How am I supposed to not get sex excited? Oh, good lord! What I gotta put up with? And then somebody's gonna say, "Mark's disgusting. He's a perv. He's in there talking about whips and handcuffs and paddles." Yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot. That's who it is. Yes. I like big butts and again, not lie. Yeah, yeah, that's his name. Sir Mix-a-Lot. He wants to mix up some booty. That's what he wants. Every time I see somebody with a big ass butt, I sing that song. I like your butt and I cannot lie. I'm a booty guy. I like booties. Booties are nice. All right. Teresa sent a donation for a reading for Starlight. Starlight, Starbright, will you shine tonight? So you can let me know what you want me to check, or you want to ask me something. Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It's so big. Here in Bermuda, me and my friend go. When we see like a big ridiculous butt, we say, "Oh my God, look at them asses are clapping," because when that. Claps, So me and him would say, "Oh my God, that ass is clapping," and everybody who hears us, they start laughing like crazy. It was the funniest shit ever. My friend always says that shit. Say, Mark, look at that ass is clapping everywhere. Hey, Maria, what's your problem now? Don't worry about anything. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, Maria. Don't worry about a damn thing. All right? You understand, Maria? Go to sleep. Leave me and Walter alone. Get your ass to sleep. Let me see what my pain in the ass wants. Give me a sec. I saw Walter today for lunch and we went to his work. His office door was open and we were just eating lunch and his boss walks in and we continue act like normal, but of course we're but we weren't doing anything bad, just eating lunch. I worry because Walter's boss doesn't like him, and Walter doesn't like him either. And his boss and I boss think like me too. But even if it does bring drama, who cares? That's their problem, not yours. It's not like you're doing something wrong. You're on your lunch break. They can't do nothing during your lunch break. Your lunch break is your lunch break. You see what I'm saying? What the hell is he gonna do? You can't have lunch on your lunch break. You worry too much. Okay? Calm down, go drink some water, and go sleep. Okay? And go dream about Walter. Work's gonna be fine. You ain't gotta worry about that shit. You're on your lunch break. How you mean? You worry too much, woman. Lucky said, Frankie says hi. Okay, hi, Frankie. Brother Frank. All right. Starlight, you said, Mark, I'd love to hear from my cousin Brian if you can. Brian in spirit, right? Just to clarify that, obviously. Did this cousin of yours, Brian, did he have like a bad head injury? Or like something happened to his head? Because I'm trying to tap into him and oh boy, I got like this really sharp pain in my head. Hey Dan, how you doing, brother? Ooh, I usually don't feel too much lately, but oh boy. Like if he died from a head injury or something happened to his brain or something like that. Yeah. I see Brian with another man that's very, very elderly and like he doesn't even have no teeth or anything. Somebody who like could be his grandfather or father and was very, very sick as well. And he's showing me like images of it and I'm telling him not to, but it's too late. But um this guy Brian, he's very strong energy through spirit. Ooh. Mm. Cause the man that's with Brian, ooh, he looks very, very sick. And like I say, he doesn't look well at all. But as far as Brian, looks like he's very like heartbroken about maybe his wife. If he was married, then I would say he's very heartbroken leaving his family behind or his wife behind or like he's very upset about a woman. Like he has a woman on his mind. Maybe his mother, maybe his daughter, whatever woman. There's like at least two women that he's upset that he's left behind or something happened with the woman that upset him. That's what he's telling me. whoever he left behind is very brokenhearted and still hasn't like recovered from it. But they said that they want this woman to have a new relationship and a new possibility and new things, but it looks like the person's trying to break through to get new things or do new things. Okay, cool. Like he want. Okay, so if this is you, I would say that he's pretty much saying that you should get over like your broken hearts and your disappointments and like be cautious and be like, safe at the same time. But he says you're very kind, friendly, generous, and he says you really have sincere feelings about other people. You just sometimes probably get taken advantage of, but he says that you want a new way, like a new relationship, new friends, new life, new acquaintances, everything. All right, Teresa, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, Maria Bessos. Like he's saying that, you're very he's saying that you understand what you need to do, but maybe things don't really go the way you want it to. But he wants you to understand that new things are coming. A new relationship will eventually come your way. Like new things are coming your way. He keeps saying new things are coming your way because you've been good, because you're a good person, because you're staying, but he wants you to be discreet. He doesn't want you to say too much. He's going like this. Tell her not to say too much. So like I know you're like the type of person that the way he makes it seem like you're the type of person that gets excited and wants to spread your good news, but he's saying, only tell people that has your best interest at heart. You know, like, it's got to be something wrong. Like, however, yeah. So that's probably why he's saying that. Don't say nothing like to anybody. Like, keep shit to yourself. That's what he's basically saying. Yeah, because he meant like that. So I guess that means something to you. And you're saying we never told anybody anything. So I guess that's what he means when he tells me that. Because I'm trying to actually see him, but I can't. But I can feel him and I can hear him. He talks and I can see faintly, but I keep getting this sharp pain in my head. So whatever happened to his head, it's become like I don't know, like I don't know what's going on, but sometimes I can see spirit and sometimes I can't. Sometimes I can feel them and hear them. And with him, I can't see him, but I can hear him and I can feel his head. My head's like pounding right now like I have a migraine. It's weird. Cuz when I feel that type of like uh when I feel that type of way, it's because something really happened to like his head, or he had a head injury, got shot in the head, you know, something happened to his head, maybe a brain tumor or something. But something like happened to him where his head is messed up. I don't know if you wore like a specific perfume or like you smelt like a certain way, or you kept yourself very clean and professional looking. That's what he says. You're the type. He says you always were always fresh and clean, and you smell good. I don't know why he's telling me that, but yeah, like I can see like the image of him, like, but not like I can see it's him and you walking, and like he was saying, like I can smell, like I used to remember smelling her perfume as we walked down the, walk to places or whatever. He didn't know what happened. He pulled all that. Lived 11 years after. Yep. Yeah. It's something like a brain, like I'm assuming it's like a brain tumor. Like, you know what I mean? It's like a brain tumor type of thing that affected him, or something to do with his brain or his head. But maybe he fell down, and it's right here on my left side, like right up top on my forehead, like right here. It's only one side that I get the pain. So maybe he fell, or like he had something in his head that was messed up. So I can feel it very strongly. So you know what they say, who can't see will feel. But I can definitely feel like his pain and stuff. All right, Frankie. I bet you my tea is better than yours. Celtics forever. So Starlight, I would say that, Brian pretty much is telling me that you're gonna end up being happy again in some type of new relationship, or you're finding new friends. I think that's happened, lately with you. You found all of us. Yeah. He doesn't know if he fell, hit his head, or kicked. He was in a coma for weeks. Yeah, that's what it is. He's telling me that that's how he got that, because he something happened to right here on his head. And that's the thing. Like my head hurts, and and I keep getting this pain right here. It's like a sharp pain where he must have fell. He must have maybe cracked his skull or something, or like something happened that messed him up when he got that head injury. That's what really messed him up. Like he's saying that he also says that he's telling me to thank you for acknowledging him and talking about him and wanting to him to speak to you. He says a lot of people here take care of me. That's what else he said. He says a lot of people here take care of me. And he's thanking me as well. He says, Mark, thank you. I know I wish I can see him, but like I can't. It won't let me see him. I can't see who I'm talking to. It kind of sucks because I wish I can, like, like see him, but I can't. It's it's probably his choice. maybe like he looks a certain way and he doesn't want me to see him, which is fine. Like I'm not. I told him, I said, you can appear to me, it's okay. And he's like, I can hear him saying no. Some people will show me what they look like, and some people just like no. So, but otherwise, that Starlight, I would say that he's okay. He says he's okay in spirit now with everybody helping him, and he says a lot of new things coming your way. You might even get some if you're seeking some type of knowledge and you want to find out something like new knowledge or knowing something about something, you're gonna get that knowledge soon. You'll find out about something, but it's new. It's something that's newly done or newly put together. But he says a lot of new things coming your way. Yeah. And he also says that if you have some unfinished tasks, that unfinished things or unfinished business with somebody, or you started something and you want to complete it, he says go and complete it. Don't fail to like do shit. Go through with it. Like if you think that you're not really um if you feel like there's something that you have to complete but you haven't completed it yet, then he says go for it, because he wants you to complete the task that you want to complete, or want to complete a project or something. He says something about completing something, but you haven't got there yet. Ooh. I know a truth that's not said to me yet. Your astrology course. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. Yeah. If it's some type of course, and even with this course, you might learn something new that you never learned before. Something like that he's saying. So yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. He wants you to go through with all of those things. Yeah. I don't feel the pain in my head no more. Good. Oh, good Lord. That felt like a damn headache. That was weird. When I deal with spirit lately, I don't really feel too much, but lately I felt like spirit a lot. Like they let me feel their pain, which is kind of annoying sometimes, but at least they're allowing me to like, because I can't see him, maybe he wants me to feel him. So that way it identifies him. I don't know. Spirit can do different things. But that's what he did. But thank God the pain's gone now. Felt like somebody jabbed me in my fucking skull. Shit. Because there's like he also shows me like a woman with like short straight hair, and it's like blondish, like dirty blonde, like brownish blondish hair, and she's got like glasses. Hmm. I'm not sure. I just see the person. Like he's showing me a person, that is like short. They have like a round face, like blue eyes, glasses, and short hair that parts like this, and it's straight, and it comes to like right here, and it's like blondish brown, like dirty blondish looking. And the woman looks like, I don't know, maybe 50s, 60s, something like that. I'm assuming. Not sure why he shows me this lady, but might be his mom. If his mom is still living, then I would say this might be his mom. Or if you know who this is, I don't know. If that fits the description, then that's probably her, then your cousin Liz. Okay. She doesn't really smile or anything. She kind of looks serious looking. Yeah, she kind of looks kind of different. Yeah, I saw. I got the notification, Fiona. Whew. All right, Starlight. So yeah, that's what I see. That was a good connection there between you and Brian and this other lady and the other man, your dad. It's a few people that came through there. It's always good to know, good to see. Ooh. Oh shit. You're welcome, Starlight. I guess that was meant for you to hear and meant for you to ask through Teresa, which is so kind to pay it forward always. So thank you, Teresa, and thank you, Starlight Spirit. Appreciate it. Mediumship is something that's very, very weird and different sometimes. I never got to see what Brian looked like, but I can definitely hear him and feel him. That's for sure. That's crazy. Give me a second. I have to close my shutter here. It's like getting dark now. Give me a second. I gotta go get Diamond. What you doing, pain in the ass? You just came from outside. You probably drank like all the water that was in your bowl. Move. Come on, move. Don't act up. I'm only giving you a little bit of water. I don't think you're gonna piss yourself all over the damn place, yeah? Okay, nuisance. She was at the gate waiting for me. All right, let me catch up with the chat. Let me see what's going on here. I know you guys talk amongst yourselves, and that's great. Yeah, that's good, Lucky. I'm glad you spoke to Frankie. I like Frankie. He was always good to me. Unfortunately, there's always people take the wrong sides. But no grudge. I'm good. I know people are very manipulative and can lie to you to make you think that I've done something wrong. People do it still till today, but it's all good. And second part, yes, great. Yeah, Dan. I know it's difficult uh, losing your parents and all that, losing people. It's not easy. People always tell me that I'm very lucky to have my parents alive, and I agree. And there's some days where I'm like, I'm lucky to have them alive. They're a pain in my damn ass. Then I say, you know what? I know what they mean. But obviously, there's some days where you're like, but they're good. I'm just glad they're all right. Yeah, but death is bad, obviously, and it's you mourn the person, but you always have them in spirit. That's what I always tell people. In spirit, they're doing their best to help you. But if you didn't really have much of a relationship with them, sometimes it's probably not them, it's somebody else helping. But I guarantee they help. That's for sure. They're gonna help in some ways. If you call upon them and talk to them, then they can definitely help you. That's without a doubt. Some people believe, some people don't. Pain in the ass. Just couldn't resist, couldn't you? Your father was the first person he was close to that pass, so you knew that definitely after. All right, yeah. Yep. Well, the first death that affected me the most was my dog. Uh, I had my pit bull for 15 years, and when he died, that was probably the worst day of my life till today. Because nobody really that close to me has died except for my dog. My aunties and uncles have all died, but they weren't living here, they were living abroad. So I only saw them once in a while, but loved them obviously and, missed them. And I know they helped me in spirit for sure. But when I lost my dog after 15 years, that hurt a lot. That was probably the worst day of my life, losing my dog. Because it was my first dog, and I was with the dog like 24/7. I was always walking him, and then putting him down was like, something I never wanted to do. But I had a couple friends die that hurt too. I had a guy I went to school with that committed suicide. That hurt because him and I were cool, and I still remember him and see his smile every day. Like he was such a cool guy. I would have never thought he would have took his life. And I went to his funeral and I walked towards the church and I turned around. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't be in there and see that. And then one of my friends died from heroin, and he apologized to me before he died and said, I should have never done that shit. And I did, and it's too late. I'm fucked. My body's deteriorating, and I'm probably gonna die. And I'm like, wow, fucking bullshit. And him and I were just starting to get like really, really close after all these years, and then boom, he dies. And then that funeral destroyed me too. But yeah, I've had a few deaths that have hurt, that's for sure. But I still have the worst ones to come, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. But for me, I know it's going to be a lot different because of how I deal with spirit. So it's going to be a lot different for me. To me, the death of anybody in my family will be more power for me to help others. And I can communicate with them in spirit. So it'll be like an easier transition for me, I feel. So that's just my personal opinion. All right, pain in the ass, Maria. All right, I got your donation. Thanks. Uh, why was it 4 weeks past when I wrecking his head about a new sofa I wanted. Wow, did that turn out magically? I knew he helped. Oh yeah, okay, Starlight. I just read what you said. Yeah, they can definitely help. That's for sure. Maria, I would say that this boss guy, Lewis, he's all right. He just like I think he's jealous of Walter and you because you guys are together. Like he kind of wishes that you guys would have like a breakup so he can have you, or just to see like Walter, upset because he probably doesn't like him. But he can tell that you guys love each other and you're together, and he knows that's not gonna happen. But I don't see him being mad or like gonna say something about you guys to get you in trouble. He just probably like, he probably looks at you and says, I wonder if Walter treats her good, or I wonder if they're gonna stay together, or shit like that. Like he wants to know if you guys are like, really good together, or like, if you guys are in love. So that's all he like wants to know, like type of thing. But I don't see him like making a big deal about you and him having lunch. Like I don't see, he's not reversed in the reading. He's upright. So, and he's like the king of cups. So he's like a person who's a boss. That's a boss. So, but when he saw you and Walter, I got the lovers reverse. He wishes that you guys weren't together, or he just gets frustrated seeing people in love. He could be like one of those hating type of guys where he ain't getting no coochie and he wishes he could. And then he looks at Walter and says, "You know what? I can do it. I can be better for Maria than Walter is." You know how guys are. That's the type of cards I got here. So he might be a little jealous. Uh, it looks like you guys might see each other tomorrow for a brief period or something. Like very quickly, you guys might see each other, might talk to each other, but um, it looks like Walter's stressing out about money. That's the only thing I see here. You know, I see like he's having obstacles with paying for things, but he's waiting for money so he can pay for things. So he's on like a waiting period of money things. Like he's waiting for money. Money's bothering him. But between you and him, looks like you'll see him. Like his wish is to see you tomorrow, or at least see you at some point in time. Yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah, I know what you meant. Come back, baby. Come back to me. Come on, baby. Walter, come back to me, baby. When you're finished training, Walter, you can train this coochie. I mean, you can come back and see me, Walter. So it looks like you might see him briefly tomorrow, very briefly. That's probably why, because he's going out of town. So he might give you like a hi and bye, or hey, I'm back. What you up to, wherever, whatever, all that type of shit. So you'll be good. I don't see nothing bad. I don't see nothing bad like I always see. Like I always said, there's always people on the outside acting up. So Lewis wants some coochie too, but he can't get none. Poor Lewis. Lewis is like, I need a Maria in my life. I don't know why guys are like that. Like they look at a couple and they're like, I wish I could be like that. I'm like, you can have her. Bye. Don't want nothing to do with somebody else's woman. I would lust over somebody's woman maybe if she's like super fine or she's my type, but I wouldn't wish somebody's woman to like leave them so they can come to me. That's just wrong. I'm not that type of person. I could care less. If you and your man's happy, I'm happy for you. I don't want you. I want my own woman. I don't need yours. Goodbye and good riddance. That's how I feel. You're welcome, Maria. Mutual bestest to you. And remember that Papi Chulo is gonna be okay. You just be Mamacita. Bonita. Yeah, spirit's always awesome. They're always doing their part. I'm just the relator. I'm the messenger. Maria's like, what the fuck? You didn't think I spoke Spanish? Bruce Springsteen. I like his music. He's nice. He's good. That's a household name. Everybody knows Bruce Springsteen. There's a lot of concerts here coming up. A lot of reggae concerts. My sister asked me if I wanted to go to one tomorrow. I'm like, hell no. The guy that's coming here, he's not really my favorite artist. He's kind of boring, and all he sings is love trash. And I'm not going to no concert listening to that shit. I don't want to hear love music. No thanks. Then I said to her, I said, what songs does he sing? I don't know. If I hear him, I know him. I said, you want to go to a concert to a person that you don't even know their damn songs. I said, woman, go fucking lay down and shut up. She got so pissed at me. Mami chula. Mami chula. You said there's a competition to win a trip to Portugal for 6 nights, international flights, everything paid for, an astrologist living in Portugal. Oh, nice. I would like to win that. I wish. I would love to go to Portugal again. I miss Portugal. I would love that. I would love that. I've been there twice, and that was probably one of my best trips of my life, for sure. I traveled all over Portugal. I went on a train. I went from Lisbon to Porto. Then I went to Braga to go watch a football game. And then I came back through the train again, stopped at Porto again. Then we went right through Portugal. We went to some other places. We saw the place Fatima there. Saw the iconic statues and things like that. But one of the nicest places I went was Braga. It was like unbelievable. Oh, nice. You're nice and close. Yeah. Oh, the retrograde is definitely in effect. It just kicked me out and I had to come back in. So fucking annoying. Yeah, Algarve is very beautiful. Very. We drove across there but never went there, but we drove across there. And there's like another place Guimarães is a place that we went across. But like I said, one of the places I loved the most was Braga. It was right next to Porto. And Porto had a lot of antique buildings, all made out of like, it looked like castles, man. It was so unreal to look at. I got lots of pictures. But we stayed in Porto, and it was we stayed in a shitty ass hotel, but it was a really nice area. Really, really nice. We watched two soccer games when we were there. But when we stayed at a hotel in Lisbon. That was amazing. Amazing food, amazing place, really nice rooms, top notch shit. And we got it for pretty good price, me and my friend at the time. And then we went to all the little islands. Okay, cool. Mm, Corsini. Chris Corsini. Winning all expenses paid trip. Click here to learn more. Cool. Round trip flights to Lisbon. 6 night stay in Lisbon a combination. 500 euros spending money. Shit. Will also be offered a consolation prize for additional runner-up. Two people win a pre-recorded tarot reading, and two people win free access to all workshops for a year. Oh wow, some good prizes. Very nice. Enter the portal. Cool. I'll definitely check that out. That's nice. Yeah, I don't have any family there in Portugal, but I like I said, my mom and dad, they're from an island just off of Portugal called the Azores. Some people call it San Miguel, but it's all good. But yeah, I went to the island. I went to Madeira. I went to San Miguel, and I went to another place called Fayal, and then I went to Terceira. I went to like all these islands. I went for like 5 weeks. It was probably one of the best trips of my life. I didn't even want to come back. When I was on the plane, I cried. I was like, fuck, I didn't even want to leave. My mom's like, oh, we all miss you here. I'm like, I don't miss nobody. I just had the best trip of my fucking life. This shit was like the best ever. We had so much fun. Man, that shit was amazing. Europe's just so much better, like, to go to. Yeah, that'd be nice. I just typed in his name and then it came up. I typed his name and then it says astrologer or whatever. And it came out one time and I clicked on it. Yeah, it was very easy. I found it one time. Yeah. Um, Hold on a sec, Fiona. Let me see if I can actually oh, he has a website. It's called chriscorsini.com. So type in Chris www.chriscorsini.com and it'll take you right to his website. So yeah, he's got his website. His name is his website. So then it leads you to the thing. I'm smart, see. That shit's hilarious. You got it? Okay, good. As long as you found it. That's all that matters, that you found it. All right. As long as you found it, that's all that matters. That's good. Oh, dang. Let's wait. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's from Ireland. She's from Ireland. She's the fighting Irish. Poke around and you find out, mate. Hello, Mark. How you doing, buddy? Calling from Ireland. Irish. All right, guys. I gotta go real quick because I gotta turn on all these lights around the house, and I gotta go feed my fish, and then I'll come back in like an hour once I get everything sorted out. Shouldn't have let it go. No, I should have turned the lights on before, but my sister's at a party, but she's gonna come back probably like maybe a half an hour from now. So I want to make sure I put all the lights on so they don't curse me out when they come home. And I need to go feed my fishies. Make sure they're okay. And I'll be back like maybe an hour from now. But Mystical's live. You guys can go hang out with her in the meantime. And I'll probably go over there too and hang out with you guys for a bit. I like hanging out with Mystical. I just don't like somebody that goes in there all of a sudden. to aggravate me. But yeah, I'm surprised that the person's not over there. Dumbass who. Let me see if she's in here. No, she's not in here. She must be busy. Or she must be watching me. No, I don't live with her now. I live next door. I'm in the apartment and she's in the main house with the boys. Yeah. But I go next door and I have my workshop over there, all that type of stuff. Yeah, she lives in the main house with the boys, and her ex-husband used to live here, and then they put me in the apartment. So I have this apartment all to myself. So yeah, we live in the same place, but it's separated. Yeah, and I go to the main house, and I have my workshop over there. I'm over there all the time. The pool's over there. I'm going over there now to feed the fish, my nephew's fish over there. And I'm going to turn on all the lights to make sure that when they come home, they have all the lights on and all that stuff. And then I'm going to come back here and fold all my laundry. Right before I came live, my dryer turned off, so I'm going to fold my laundry and get all my shit sorted out. And then I'm going to come back live probably about an hour from now. Don't worry, Joanna. When you come to visit, I'll have a place for you, no problem. Don't worry, we'll get you sorted out. Okay? See, I got a bed for Diamond back here. See, I'll find you a place. It's okay. It's a big ass house. We'll put you in somewhere. We're good. You'll be all right. No, 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 no. I see what you're trying to do, Mark. No, 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 no. Joanna, you got jokes today, huh? All right. No, no. Okay. No, no. Sending love right back at you, Starlight. It was a pleasure reading for you today. I appreciate it. And like I said, I'll be back in probably like an hour's time. All right? No, no.